change the camera angle a little bit because that is a little more zoomed in than I thought it would be. Can I? Nope. Oh wait, maybe it will let me. Dropping Lego. Oh well. Okay, let's modify this camera angle a little bit. Yeah, I like that. That should work. We are starting the stream a little bit late today, but that is okay. Well, very late today. But I was taking care of some important business with my fiance. We were putting together the wedding website, and we're doing that over FaceTime. So that's a little tricky to do. So, but yeah, the talking right now is more for people who will join in and watch the stream after the fact. Although I feel like, oh, yes, Fluid, it is Monday. Welcome to the stream. I was just saying for those who are gonna watch the VOD afterwards that sorry that I started late. I actually filmed my audition today, which took a little bit of time, and then my fiance and I put a wedding website together. But we did that while FaceTiming because she's in Florida. So we were putting the website together over FaceTime, which is a little bit tricky. But yes, it is Monday. We're still doing the stream, and I've got Lego sets to build. I'm going to start with Darth Maul's one today. But yeah, this might be a little bit of a quieter stream, just because this is a very late start for a stream. But that is okay. So we're going to start. A piece fell on the ground already. Oh, okay. From what I thought, the piece came covered in dust, but it's just because I need to vacuum this carpet. Ooh. Oh, you're already saying do already, Fluid. Will do, and welcome to the stream, MG guy. Glad to have you here as always. But hopefully soon we'll be able to get back to our usual schedule on live streams if I got everything set up. But on a more important note, Mountain Dew, hashtag do the do, hashtag sponsored, not sponsored, hashtag if anyone watching owns a business and wants someone to advertise for them, and more importantly, give me money. Please give me money. I need to eat food, and food costs money. I also need to pay rent, which also costs money. But yeah, hashtag do the do. Fluid still setting up in the background. Yeah, I got a little bit of setting up left to do, but we are getting there. So starting off with Darth Maul's mech. A friend from work actually got this for me. My friend Alex bought this for me for my birthday, which was very generous. What do I think about the new logo for Do? Oh, with bringing back the old logo? I like it. I think it's a cool... I don't think they're going to keep it with the old logo. I think they're just doing it for a marketing stunt. But I like it. I think it's cool. James, you also have a Mountain Dew now. Awesome. That's the way to be. And despite the fact this is a smaller set, it actually has numbered bags. It has 3 bags. That surprises me. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay. There we go. And as is customary, I can pick up the trash later. Okay, first order of business is we are building Darth Maul. And the only Darth Maul I've had up until this point is a really old version of him, so I'm excited to have a more modern one that has the actual horns on his head this time. Welcome to the stream, Snell Review Life. That is a cool name. Okay, we're gonna keep that comment hidden. Let's see. Fluid, you're eating some dill pickle sunflower seeds. Nice. And welcome to the stream, Snell Review Life. And Mr. Luck of the Draw, you loved my setup. Have a lot of Legos too. Awesome. Glad to hear that. I worked very hard on this setup. I also just moved, so I had to transport each of these big squares individually in the car. I was able to do a couple at a time, but it was a little stressful moving them. And I am loving the detail on this Darth Maul minifig. It is a very well-designed minifigure. Ooh, and it comes with an extra pair of horns. I don't know what I'm going to do with an extra pair of horns, but I have one. Might see if it matches up on my old minifig. But here we go. Adrian, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let's see, and Mr. Luck of the Draw, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, here's Darth Maul. I'll give you guys a close look. This is the Darth Maul from the new mech set. And it's definitely a Clone Wars Maul because he's got the robotic legs and kind of the more Clone Wars style look. In Rebels, I believe he's got more of like a cloak. But Clone Wars Maul, in my opinion, is one of the best Maul designs that we have in Star Wars, period. So I love it. I love the detail on the legs. They even got a little bit of metallic hue to them. So let's start building the mech. And thank you for subscribing, Mr. Luck of the Draw. I really appreciate it. I really need to get my 5K 5K subscribers special filmed. Because in the process of moving, that kind of got put on the back burner, and we're now at 5,500, and I really want to get it filmed before I hit 6,000. That's right, Fluid. Kenobi! I would yell it louder, except I'm in an apartment now, and while during my audition, I was yelling a little bit. I filmed that like 2.5 hours ago. I don't feel like at 11:16 at night that I should be yelling. I want my upstairs neighbors to like me. Let's see, mech sets are good for getting minifigs. And I'm also of the opinion, so at the end of the day, okay, I love Lego. I'm an adult, though. I still love Lego. And there are a lot of Lego sets that are made for adults. Definitely. Like, okay, like for example, I'll grab one right here. This Leonardo da Vinci set, most people that are going to appreciate this set are adults. I've got the Lion Knight's Castle. Most people that appreciate that are going to be teenagers to adults. But mech sets are designed for kids. Now, granted, for me, it's useful for getting a minifig. But at the end of the day, it is designed for kids, and that's not a bad thing. So I feel like a lot of people, I see a lot of people on the Lego review, like, they'll do, like, Lego reviews, and like, this set's awful. I'm like, you're 37, you're not the target audience of the set. But that's just my soapbox. Yeah. For me, though, yes, I get the mech sets for the minifigs. Let's see. You remember me building the one with Jim Bubba Louie? I did build one with Jim Bubba Louie. Which mech was that one? Which one was it? Was it the Boba Fett one? I can't remember. Oh, the Da Vinci set. Gotcha. You remember me building the Da Vinci set. Yes, I did build that with Jim Bubba Louie. That was fun. Let's see. That was on your birthday. Cool. And World War II Enclave Dude, have I ever tried Kobe? That's the other brand of building blocks, right? I haven't. Not that I'm like, and from what I've seen, is Kobe's not the one that just steals instructions from Lego, right? As long as they're not stealing instructions, I don't have a problem with them existing. I'm a Lego purist most of the time, unless it's a piece or a set that Lego will never make. So, like, for example, if I decided to make a World War II stop motion, and I needed to buy sets, and not just my own custom builds, I'm gonna buy an off-brand set, probably, to do that. But generally, I like to stick with authentic Lego. But it's not because other brands are evil. I just like Lego. And I haven't really done like a quote-unquote like modern military type video. I have ideas for ones I'd like to try. Like, I've made my own tanks before. But I wouldn't rule it out that I would ever do a video that way. I just don't think it would be something I'd do a lot of, if that makes sense. Okay. Squishy, are we locked in? Well, I'm building a Lego set, so, I mean, it's kind of more of a chill stream, but yes, I'm locked in on building this Lego set. I'd usually have a little bit of music, but I did my setup and I realized I didn't really have a point to put my computer where the music would work, and also still have chat. But we'll get to that. The setup will get better and better each stream right now. I'm still unpacking, and I'm teaching Lego classes in Springfield right now, which is a bit of a drive for me, but I get paid for that, so I am not going to complain. But I can't be up all night working on setups when I've got to be doing both my jobs tomorrow. Let's see. Queasy T, yo, what's up? First time here. What do I build? So, in my live streams, I could do a variety of things. So today's stream is a building Lego set stream. So we've got Darth Maul's mech, and we've also got this creator camera we're going to do as well. But I also do a lot of custom builds in my live streams. I've done animation live streams, which as soon as I figure out how to modify my animation setup, I will be doing those hopefully next week. I really hope so, because I really want to get my Psalm 23 video finished. Yeah, a lot of my custom builds are kind of just what people request, so it goes back and forth a lot on what I make. When I build the camera, I should build the video camera. See, I like the idea of the video camera, but the actual main camera, I have an idea for a video with this one. So I'm probably going to build the standard camera, but I might build the video one later. We'll see. Or maybe I'll just build the video one and make the other one later. We'll see. Let's see. You want me to send you money for a Porsche, Epic? I do not have money for a Porsche. I'm about to get married. I have money for getting married, and that's what I'm focused on at the moment. I have money for Lego, but that's besides the point. There we go. I like how Darth Maul's mech has got the tattoos like he does. So, I like that touch. It's a good detail. And thank you for the congratulations. And yes, John, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I am building the Maul mech. Oh, and thank you everybody for the congratulations. Yes, I'm getting married in September. So, a little bit of ways yet, but we were just... that's actually why the stream started late today, is I was FaceTiming my fiance and we're making wedding plans. We're putting the wedding website together. I mean, I was offering advice because, like, I wasn't there in person. I couldn't, like, type on the computer. But it was like creating the profile thing for it. So, Epic, can we all go? See, I don't know if I can invite everyone. However, I have thought it would be fun to video part of it. That way you get to see part of the wedding still. I was thinking about live streaming it. The only thing is the music we're playing during the wedding is copyrighted. Because a lot of it's going to be the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack, just because we both really like those movies. But I don't know. I do want to do something wedding related on this channel. I feel like that'd be a good idea. And John, you're thinking about getting the Maul set too. From what I'm seeing so far, it's a good set. And it's definitely good if you want to get a new Darth Maul minifig. Okay, we've got some spare pieces, which I'll put to the side for now. Now we're on to bag number 2. There we go. That trash kind of flew across the room, but that's okay. Let's see. MG Guy, am I going to watch the How to Train Your Dragon movie in theaters? I wasn't going to at first, but I don't know. The more I look into it, the more I'm like, probably. We'll see. If I do, my fiance visits in a few weeks. I'll probably take her to it, is the idea, if I end up going. Let's see. Fluid, should you watch the Clone Wars? Yes, Fluid, you should watch the Clone Wars. It starts off a little bit, like a few episodes at the beginning of the season are a little bit more for younger kids. But very quickly, I'm just like, how did they put this in a kid's show? These are some really heavy themes. But yeah, it's a brilliant TV show. I'm a big fan of Clone Wars. Let's see. Queasy, have I ever tried building something large like the Death Star or the AT-AT? I do have the Death Star. It's actually on the floor over there. It's just in a big box and in pieces. So eventually we will have a live stream series of putting that together. But definitely I need to have the full room set up before I start a project that big. Welcome to the stream, MJ Clan and Enclave. If you try Kobe, a good starter set is the Kubelwagen. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. But yeah, I'll definitely if I were to try an off-brand, not the right way, an alternate brand of building blocks, I'm definitely gonna do a set that Lego wouldn't make. So I'd probably do a military one if I did do that. John, you also got the Sith Infiltrator 25th anniversary set a few days ago. Nice. That's cool. There we go. Making a leg for the mech, which is appropriate considering that Maul lost his legs, so we're making him even more legs. Let's see. Fluid, lots of new people today. I know, it's nice. The last few streams, just because I've been not uploading as much the past few weeks in the process of moving, were a little quiet. So it's nice to have lots of new people again. Let's see. How much money would it take me to quit Lego? A lot, because I get paid to do this. So, a lot. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, I've made... That's a subtle estimation. I've made enough to where, like, I can buy Lego at pretty much any point. Like, not spend hundreds of dollars, but when I go to a store and I want to buy something medium-sized, I usually can, and I'm still in the green from money I made from Lego for commissions. So, that's how I'm going to put it. Basically, no, I won't give up Lego for money. Because I like it, and it also makes me money. And let's see, MG Guy, Fluid is an OG. Fluid is very much an OG. I think the two OGs in the chat right now would be Fluid and MG Guy. Let's see. Oh, I'd definitely say you're one of the OGs, Fluid. I'd say, like, since I started streaming, you've been a consistent person who's been here very often. Like, you're not like a day one subscriber, but day one subscriber, I had, like, one video. And it was, like, months, I think, before I made a second one, so... that doesn't really count. I also feel like, let's see, the channel's almost 8 years old now, so I don't know where I'd put you guys age-wise. Let's see. Bro makes millions. I do not make millions. I've not made millions. I haven't even made tens of thousands. So, not that much, but enough to where I'm not going to give it up. Now, I'm going to do the YouTube flex, and then I'm going to flex, like, the $20 I made from a video. No, it's more than that, but that is kind of how it feels right now. Fluid, you've only been here since Thanksgiving? No way. I feel like you've been here longer than that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't start live streaming consistently until about Thanksgiving anyway, so that actually makes sense. So, yeah, because the only live streams I did before then is I did 2 build streams building Mario sets, and then I did the pirate animation streams from my Kraken video. But other than that, you've been to pretty much every live stream since then. Let's see, what's my thoughts on Lego's decision about the Boeing Osprey? What was the decision on that? I'm not familiar. Let's see. Elaine, I'd still say life-size Christmas tree, lol. Start a brick collection. The plastic kind, not the other, lol. Yeah, that would take a lot of green Lego bricks. A lot of green Lego bricks to make a Christmas tree. And it was funny, at first I didn't recognize the name, but now I've got it based on the fact you've told me before to make a life-size Christmas tree. Glad to see you here. Hope you're having a good one. Pretty sure you have a Porsche from Lego. I do not have a Porsche from Lego. Let's see, MJ, one time I bought the old Fiverr First Battle Pack and there was an extra bag, but then I realized that there was another person who didn't have a bag. Huh. Queasy, they canceled it due to public outcry. Was that the one that's used... Oh, I know the one you're talking about. So this was a while ago. It was made as a Lego rescue plane, but because it's used in military operations, they canceled it. Here's my thing on the rules that Lego has. So they need to have rules. And I don't think that Lego needs to be doing military sets. It would be cool, but I see why they don't, considering they want an international market. And you don't want to be selling tanks to kids that are getting their countries attacked by tanks. Like, that's a fair point. The only thing is Lego's kind of inconsistent on how they enforce the military rule. Like, there's a Lego creator set called Extreme Stunt Plane that's straight up like an F-15, I think. They just recolored it. So I'm just like, I don't know. It wasn't really a set I would buy in the first place, so it didn't really bother me, but I'm sure they've got a system to how they decide these things, but I don't think we get to see exactly how that goes down, so I'm not too worried about it, but it is a little funny. Let's see. Can I give you a shout-out? I don't know what you do. What would I give a shout-out for? Oh, we do. Yes. Hashtag do the do. Hashtag sponsored, not sponsored. Enclave, what is my favorite set? It would be the Lion Knight's Castle. I've actually got it on display over there. I'll see if I can point the camera there temporarily. Oh, I forgot. I've got a case over my camera. There we go. It's on that shelf. I can't really move the camera anymore, otherwise my camera will be unplugged, and it's very low on battery right now. Let's see. You want me to shout out your channel name? I don't know what kind of videos you make. I don't shout out people I don't know. But if you like say a comment that isn't, please shout me out. Then I'll respond to it. But no, I don't recommend people's channels if I haven't seen them before. Let's see. Let's see. It's late. I have to go to bed. Catch you later. I'll catch you then. Oh, yes, we did start late today. But that's okay. I'm glad you're able to stop by for a bit. Enclave, that's a good one. Yes, that is a very good Lego set. And Fluid, what's the purple car? That's Bowser's car from Super Mario 3D World, is what it's based on. I just realized I put this piece in the wrong spot. But yeah, the purple car, it's sized so that Bowser can fit in the car. And I'll probably use it because I want to do a sequel to my Lego Races video, but I want to make it like an invitational Mario Kart tournament is kind of what I want to do, so make it that it's Mario, but that, like, he's racing other people as well from different things. Are there any Pokemon sets? There's going to be Pokemon sets next year. It got officially announced a couple months ago, but they just said coming 2026, and then all you could see was like a brick-built Pikachu tail. So we don't know if it's going to be like minifig scale or just like actual big builds. I imagine we'll get more updates later, but I'm very curious to see that because that's one I've been wanting for a while. I recently got into Pokemon because my friend Trajan, or Robot Ham as some of you would know him, he is a very big Pokemon fan. He introduced me to the game, and I had a really good time. And I just realized I never finished. I was playing through, and I feel like I actually didn't kill the final boss. Because you can fight Red at the end of Soul Silver. I need to do that. Because I don't think I have that much leveling up to do before I can do that. Anyway, I got distracted. Okay. Chris, hype the chat to get 10 likes. I think we're already at 10 likes by the time I saw the comment. Enclave, see you next stream. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, Enclave. I appreciate it. What's my thoughts on the Lego question block? I think it looks very cool. Napier, what is my rarest Lego figure? I have this cave troll from Lord of the Rings. That'd be one of the rarer ones. I have one of the white Boba Fett prototype minifigs. I have Pre-Vizsla. I have the Ghost King from Lord of the Rings. So a couple of Lord of the Rings and Star Wars minifigs are most of my expensive ones. I pretended I had Mr. Gold for a video once, but that was unfortunately just a prank. Let's see. Oh, absolutely, Napier. But yeah, eventually I might go through and figure out, like, I'm not going to find out the worth of all my minifigs, because I think I have, like, man, I've also got a bin of just pulled apart minifigs, so if I put those together, I'd probably have, like, close to 700. I don't know. That might be an exaggeration. I'm not sure. Maybe 600. But either way, it's in the hundreds of minifigs, so I'm not going to try and figure out how much every single one is worth. It would be a waste of time. Let's see. Welcome. Oh, X-Panda's at the stream. Yes, you did make it to another stream. I was thinking with it being so late, I didn't know if I was going to have coworkers joining this one. Let's see. Fluid, it's based on the Mario game that doesn't include a question block. That is funny. You are correct that the question block is based on Mario 64, which does not have a question block. Which is funny, but it's still a cool design for a Lego set. But that is funny that you pointed that out. Okay. Quizzy T, do I prefer the new or old Stormtrooper helmet? Not the oldest one, but the one they had, I think, right before Rebels was a good one. Now, granted, I don't think any of them are particularly awful. I just have preferences on which ones I like more. Actually, I think I have the one that I like in this display somewhere. Oh, I went one layer too deep. There we go. The ones I like... Ooh. Actually... Now that I think about it, I might prefer the old helmets. I feel like the newer helmets are just a little bit too angled. So I feel like if they combined like the top half of this helmet with the bottom half of this helmet, it would be about perfect. I don't know. Sometimes nostalgia, though, really makes you feel like something's way better when it isn't necessarily. So it's kind of tricky. Let's see. And Galactic Bricks. What am I building? I am building Darth Maul's mech. So far, he has one leg. And what we do have the minifig as well. But yes, we are building Darth Maul's mech. And then after this, I've got to create a camera Lego set that I plan on building, if it's not too late. Sleep's an optional side quest. We're fine. Oh, I do have work. Nah, I'll be fine. I can sleep when I'm dead. Just making sure I'm keeping up on chat. Eventually, I'll have my setup back to where I have a computer screen right beside me right here, and I can see the chat way easier. But this one, I have to kind of like squint at the screen. I should build a gonk version of your mascot. Oh, I totally should. That's such a brilliant idea. I'm screenshotting that comment. That's a great idea. Okay. I feel that the new helmets have a jaw too large, which is why I prefer the older Stormtrooper helmets. I do think that like the bottom half of the helmet's like really exaggerated, but the top half isn't, which I think is part of the reason it looks a little weird, is that it's like half of it is a caricature, but the other half isn't. Let's see. Galactic Bricks, where am I from? I am from Australia. But I live in the US now. But yes, Fluid, thank you for the idea of building the Gunk Droid version of my mascot. That is a brilliant idea. That is a build I will absolutely do. That is so funny. Okay, it's a little warm. I'm gonna try turning on the fan. Can I turn on the fan? Will that break anything? I'm gonna try turning on the fan. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm still learning everything in the apartment, and I just want to make sure I'm not gonna knock something over. I think it's good. Okay, there we go. Is the sound from the fan, is that bothering anyone? Is it too loud? Just want to make sure. Welcome, Jim Bob, to the stream. Nice to have you here, as always. Fluid, you think the First Order helmet is the best? Okay, so while I'm not a sequels fan, the First Order helmet is a really good design. I still like the classic, like, Empire more, but that might be nostalgia. But the First Order helmets are a good design. Let's see, and welcome to the stream, Levidia Manager. I apologize if I mispronounced that. Galactic Bricks, what's my favorite Star Wars set? I really like the Mandalorian Starfighters, but I also have the Death Star. So probably the Death Star. I just need to put it back together. And go play outside. Be right back. You're in Walmart. Oh, awesome. I will catch you when you get back. Go play outside. As always, it is good to have you here. But at some point, we'll do a live stream series of rebuilding my Death Star. Because I have not had that rebuilt since I was 15. So it's been a while. What's my favorite space? Do you mean like favorite space Lego set? Oh, okay. Lego, my Lego Ego. That's a funny name. What's my favorite all-time set? We did that question earlier, but I don't think you were here for it. It's the Lion Knights Castle. I really like that one. Although once I rebuild the Death Star, I'll probably go back and forth on that one. Let's see. Jim Bob, gotta go. It's midnight where I am. No worries. I'll catch you next time. Let's see. Do I have the 2022 ATT? I do not. Actually, wait a minute. Is that the Mandalorian one? If it's the Mandalorian one, then I do. But I might be getting mixed up on that. I can't remember. I have the Mandalorian. No, it's ST is the one I have, not ATET. Let's see. Yeah, I got that backwards. Okay. The Darth Maul mech now has legs. So it lacks what Maul... I mean, it has what Maul lacks now. So now it should be able to stand up, I feel like. Yeah, there we go. Now we can put the spare pieces to the side for now. Let's see, Fluid, what is my favorite spaceship from Star Wars? In general, I'd put the Mandalorian Starfighter up first, but a very close second. And I know it's a weird one. I really like the Vulture droids. I just think they're cool. And if I was going to invent an original Star Wars character and he had his own ship, what I would do is I would make it that he took the head off of a Vulture droid and put a little cockpit there that he can fly it from. So, I really like Vulture droids. And I don't have a Lego Vulture droid. I really need to get one. Let's see. Lego my Lego Eggo. I built the Mandalorian ATST literally yesterday. Awesome. And then Fluid, your favorite's the Razor Crest. The Razor Crest is a good ship. Spoilers for Mandalorian Season 2. So, I'll wait a couple seconds. I know it's an older show, but still spoilers. I was so sad when the Razor Crest got blown up. I do like his new Naboo Starfighter, but I got really sad at that part. Because that was such a cool ship. Let's see. Galactic Breaks. I'm going to leave the stream, but this was a great stream. Thank you so much. I'll catch you next time. Have a good one. I'll try not to start my streams this late all the time. This is more just in the process of getting everything set up. I also needed to film my audition today, so that kind of took precedence. Let's see. Fluid. No, yours is mine is the Naboo Starfighter. Yeah, his Naboo Starfighter ship is really cool. Let's see. Do I like the Book of Boba Fett series? I'm torn. Because there are parts of that show I really liked. Like, I know that technically speaking, it's got mistakes, whatever. The finale of Book of Boba Fett was really fun. Just watching the Rancor just, like, destroy things, a big, huge fight scene. However, I didn't like that Boba Fett, like, really quickly became this, like, super honorable dude. And again, I'm not saying he couldn't become that. I just felt like it was a very quick change. And I know they're like, oh, but we showed backstory. I'm like, yeah, but I need a little bit more. But I still enjoyed watching the show. I like Fennec as a character. Fennec was cool. I love The Mandalorian. He's one of my favorite Star Wars characters. But I thought it was weird he had an entire Book of Boba Fett episode. No, almost 2 of them devoted to him. That's a little weird. I would have preferred we just got extra episodes of just The Mandalorian in The Mandalorian, not in the Book of Boba Fett. Let's see, have I played the Lego games? Oh, yes. I grew up on Lego Star Wars 1 and 2. I didn't even have the complete saga. I had those as 2 separate games. We had Lego Batman, Batman 2, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Avengers and Marvel superheroes. Any other ones? I think those are the majority of the Lego games I had. Oh, you're asking which Mandalorian ship? Ooh. Ah, man, between the Razor Crest and the Naboo Starfighter. That's tricky. I feel like the Razor Crest has more character, but the Naboo Starfighter is just straight up a better ship. But I still miss the Razor Crest, so I'm going to go with the Razor Crest. MG Guy, audition for what? I was filming an audition for Sight and Sound. So that would be in the David show next year, is what the audition's for. But it'll be a long time before I find out results for that. So we're talking like it could be up until the end of the year. So I probably won't have updates on that for a while. Oh, I did have Lego Indiana Jones. Thank you for bringing it up, Fluid. Yes, we had Lego Indiana Jones as well. Let's see. Queasy, my brother had the first generation Lego AT-AT. It's been disassembled for a while now, and a lot of the parts are gone, but I still have things like the covers for the joints in the cockpit. Awesome. MG Guy, whoa, Sight and Sound is cool. I agree, Sight and Sound is cool. I work there, just not as an actor at the moment. It is a great place to work. There we go. trying to build a little bit quicker because we got a second set to get to as well, which I was planning on doing tonight. Let's see, we're already at 35 minutes. I'll be fine. Let's see. Jim Bubbly, welcome to the stream. How you doing? And MG Guy, what did I audition for? So when you audition at Sight and Sound, you don't audition for a specific role. You audition to be in the show, and then you'll find out what role you got if you get in. However, if you were to ask me what role do I want, Uriah. I want to be Uriah. Or one of David's mighty men. That would be cool. Let's see. And my Lego Ego. Thoughts on the Star Wars sequels? I try not to think about it, to be honest. No, okay. So here's how I'd rank them. 7 would be a great movie if it was followed by good movies. It's kind of like when you watch Lord of the Rings. Fellowship of the Ring is a great movie. But if all the stuff it set up wasn't followed through, it would become a worse movie, if that makes sense. But because 2 and 3 of Lord of the Rings follow the first one so well, it makes the first one even better. That's what happened with The Force Awakens, is that if they followed through everything they set up, it would have been a really cool movie. Like just setting up all the characters and everything. But the fact that Lost Jedi didn't follow on it at all, and then the Rise of Skywalker didn't really follow Lost Jedi and kind of tried to go back to 7, but not very well. It kind of retroactively made 7 worse. 8 and 9 are both awful movies. They have good moments, but they're awful movies. That's my opinion on the sequels. But the reason I don't like them, though, it's not because of the actors. None of the actors, in my opinion, were a problem. It was purely the writing. The music was good, the actors were good. Some scenes were done weirdly, but I feel like if you have bad dialogue, you can't really fix that just by being a good actor. Even the prequels suffered from that occasionally. Not to anywhere near the extent that I think that the sequels did, but you can't just be like, here's a good actor, and then all of a sudden your bad dialogue becomes good. But yeah. Oh, I accidentally broke part of the mech. Yeah, that's my rant on the sequel trilogy. Welcome to the stream, croissants. And then Fluid, David's Mighty Men are so overlooked. Oh yeah, the David's Mighty Men are cool. Thoughts on Solo? I actually like Solo. I thought it was a good movie. My only kind of small complaint is I thought it was weird that they made a backstory for like every little thing he does. Like in the same movie, he got his gun that he has, like the pistol. He got the dice he hangs on the Millennium Falcon. He got the Millennium Falcon, and he did the Kessel Run, and he met Chewbacca all in the same time. And I'm like, they didn't have to put everything in it? Now, granted, is that really a big deal? No, I just thought it was a little funny, but I like the Solo movie. I thought it was a good movie. I had fun watching it, and the Kessel Run sequence is really cool. And I'm glad that you liked my inspirational and insightful synopsis on the sequels, MG Guy. I appreciate it. I don't like to hate things just to hate things, so if I do not like something, I want to have good reasons for it. And I also refuse to be the guy that's just like, I hate such and such actor. Like I didn't like Rey as a character, but Daisy Ridley is a good actor. I mean, good actress, sorry. I'm not gonna be like, she wrecked Star Wars. She didn't. Bad writing wrecked those movies. But yeah, favorite movie series? That's a good question, Lego My Ego. Star Wars, probably. Even though I'd say, objectively speaking, Lord of the Rings was done better, I just love Star Wars. I really do. So I would say Star Wars is my favorite one to watch, but if you were to ask me from a critical standpoint, Lord of the Rings is the best one. And then MG Guy, Rebels is underrated. I agree. Even though I haven't actually sat through and watched all of it yet, everything I've seen from it has looked really good. So I do plan to watch it at some point. And we'll be like, Chris, how can you say it's underrated when you haven't watched it yet? Because I've just watched a few scenes from it, and I'm like, they're so good. So I know I technically don't have a leg to stand on for saying that it looks good, but I think it looks good. Let's see. And Fluid, How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, that the way I divide that. So I have lots of favorites. I like to like things. You know this about me. I'd say that How to Train Your Dragon is the best animated series of all time. Now, with the live action movies, will that maybe become the best live action ones as well? I don't know about that, but it's definitely the best animated trilogy of all time, if not one of the best trilogies ever. If it went for Lord of the Rings, maybe, and maybe Star Wars. I like to like things. It's hard to pick a favorite. But anyway, Darth Maul's mech is finished. I like it. I like how he's got claws, kind of like how his legs are in the Clone Wars. He's got a giant lightsaber. He's got a stand for a lightsaber and like a little probe droid as well. He fits in nice and secure. So I like how this set looks. It's a good one. So thank you, Alex. You got this for me. I appreciate it. It was very nice. And then Queasy, yo, did something go wrong with the stream? Did it freeze? It froze, didn't it? Oh man, I don't have my computer up, so I can't see the health of the stream. I can't see if it's working. Is everything working? Give me a thumbs up if the stream's working. Okay. And how's the minifig? Oh yeah, the Darth Maul minifig is really good. I like the detail. It is a very well detailed minifig. I will definitely use him in an animation at some point. Okay, so the stream is working. Okay, I got a little worried when I saw a yo and then a no in the same context. I was like, oh no, something's not working. Okay, let's put these spare pieces away. I'll add those to my wall later. And let's get this camera built. Okay, I am going to keep the instructions. I don't throw the instructions away. I do throw the boxes away. Let's see. Fluid, I really like BTTF. I'm sorry, what does that stand for? I don't know what it stands for. Back to the Future. Gotcha. I've never seen Back to the Future. I know what it is, and that's it. I've never seen it. Queasy, yo, Qui-Gon Jinn versus the Maul mech. That'd be funny. I'm also seeing that apparently the fact that I have not seen Back to the Future is apparently bad. I just haven't seen it. I don't know what to say. I just haven't watched it. Please don't kill me. Let's see, your sorting buckets in the background make me want to sort my pieces to much more and piece by piece. Yes, it is definitely helpful, especially when you're trying to... I'm a little bit behind right now, but eventually we'll get back to daily shorts. If you don't have your bricks organized, it's very hard to do anything daily with Lego. So, I kind of had to do it that way. Oh, there's stickers. No. There's stickers on a creator set. Let me go grab a brick separator. I'm gonna need one. Stickers on a creator set is so wrong. Let's see. I haven't watched Iron Giant yet. I'm sorry. I've got movies to catch up on. I know. Okay. Fluid, well, I gotta go. See ya. Okay, I'll see you next time. Fluid, have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. As always, it was great to have you here. I'll catch you next time. I really should have put this on a bigger table. Oh, well. That's okay. We'll just... I don't need the stickers on the table. I just need the instructions here. They can kind of hang off the edge a little bit. Okay. There we go. Hey, LaVidya Manager. And Queasy, no stickers or any Lego builders Achilles heel. Yes, I've gotten better at doing the stickers, but I still don't like stickers. I don't hate them as much as some people do, but I still don't like them. Oh man, I've got to fit like 3 more bags on here. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put the instructions. What can I move? Do I have a table? Like, I think I have a mini table. I'm gonna grab a mini table real quick. I've got like a mini bar stool. I'm just gonna put a little out of the camera. I'm just gonna put the instructions on that. So I'm gonna be looking this way to read the instructions. That'll give me room for the Lego bricks, I hope. So let's spread that way. There we go. Do I have a theme that I wish would come back? I wish Lord of the Rings would come back with not just $500 sets. That's one I'd put up there. I want a good space theme again, not just city going to space. I'd say Lego space or Lego castle. So space or castle. I want the classic themes to still have sets coming out that aren't just gigantic multi-$100 sets. Because especially like for stop motion, I don't need big, huge, giant Lego sets. Those are hard to film. I want small, cheap ones so I can get lots of characters. It makes it a little easier. Let's see. Geo just hopping in. What's poppin', Master Builder? Thank you for stopping by. Glad to have you here as always. We're just working on making the Lego Creator camera set. So I am excited to put this one together. Although I realized after I poured it out that this is not a table. This table's not big enough for this set, but that's okay. I will make do. Let's see. Queasy, I've heard that you can use the shovel part of a brick separator to help with stickers. Maybe you should try that. Oh, no, that's what I fully plan to do. I grabbed a brick separator right here. That's how I usually do it. Don't worry. I've got a madness to my method. Let's see. Jim Ubley, I dislike stickers when you have to align them just right, like on the plane from Indiana Jones. Yeah, this one, I think I have to put stickers on these pieces, which does not instill me with a ton of confidence. But I'll get it. I'll get it. It'll be fine. Hey, Andrew's Journeys, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Glad to have you here as always. Okay, having the instructions at this height is still a little annoying. Is there anything I can stack to make this taller? I'll just make do. It'll be okay. So I'm gonna have one of these, put it in the middle. And some of that. Let's see. Hey Alex Dixon, welcome to the stream. You picked a great time to join. I just finished the Darth Maul mech, so let me show you. That's the Alex that got me this Lego set. So here it is. Thank you again, Alex, for buying this for my birthday. I really appreciate it. The minifig is awesome. It is very well detailed, as you can see. So, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Jude, is this camera a part of the yellow brick bin? Where are the colorful bricks? Oh, it might be. Oh, no, it's technically not part of a brick bin. It's its own creator set. Let me grab the box. Like I usually do, I threw the box away across the room because I find it fun to do that. But yeah, this is the set that it comes in. But yeah. And then, welcome to the stream, Star Wars Legacy. How you doing today? Let's see. Lego my Lego Ego. Do I like Spider-Man? I think he's a cool superhero. He's not like my favorite, but I do like him. He's cool. My favorite superhero is Captain America. He's my favorite. Geo, oh, so its own Lego set. You never knew they made those. Yeah, I can't remember. It's a present, but I can't remember who it came from. Almost all the Lego sets I've got in my back stock are actually presents, with the exception of, well, one's a prize I won in a contest, and the other one I bought because it was half off. Well, almost half off. see. Queasy, what is the worst sticker you applied? Like, what's the most difficult one? In the Luke Skywalker's hallway scene with the Dark Troopers, you have to put a sticker on the inside of a curved Lego piece. And that's awful. I don't like doing that one. And you have to do it twice. I was able to get it to work, but it was kind of stressful. Anything on a curved surface is annoying. Okay, I'm going to try putting the instructions up here. If the piece piles combine, they do. Because it'll be so much easier to see than constantly looking down at a chair. Okay. I'll definitely, once I have my big table cleared, I'll do the build streams from there. That'll be much more productive. Make it much, much simpler. Let's see. Lego, my Lego Ego. You should check out my Lego stop motions. Tag me in one of your stop motions and I will check it out after the stream. So just at me in one of your videos and I will watch it afterwards. Let's see, looking for, there it is, that piece. Okay. Jimbabooey, what set did I win as a prize? I won the Medieval Village. So that Kraken video I made, I did that for the Bricks and Minifigs summer competition, the national one, and I took first place. So I won a $500 gift card. And I told the owner of the store, I'm like, I really want this one Lego set. Do you have it? And he's like, no, but I will order it so you can get it. So he did it. So then I bought that as part of my prize money. So I will definitely be building that on live stream at some point too. I've got a big backlog of sets. And because I like to live stream making them, I've been kind of waiting on building a lot of them. Can't find this piece. Where did it go? Oh, it's in this pile. Nope. No, it is not. Where? That doesn't make sense. I definitely should have used a bigger table. There's a Lego piece in here I'm looking for. I feel like at this point it'd be quicker for me to just grab it from the table from the shelves behind me, which I might actually do. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it from over here. Should be in this one. There we go. Is it cheating? Maybe, but now it's easier to find. Okay. There we go. And then the base of this camera is interesting because it's made so that you can like take the film in and out of the camera. Let's see. Star Wars Legacy, hey dude, it's your birthday, like 2 days. And you got the Lego Star Wars ATT, and you also made a mock. Nice, that's awesome. Alex, the cockpit stickers on the new ARC 170 are some of the worst I've done recently. Ooh, I'd have to look at. I didn't realize that was actually a sticker. Cockpits should just come printed. Oh, I just found the piece I couldn't find before. I guess I'll just put that on the shelf now. I just switched it out for one of my own pieces. But yeah, whenever you have to put stickers on clear pieces, that's really annoying. Which I actually have to do on this set, I think 6 times. But at least it's a flat piece, not a curved piece. There's at least that. See, Chris can't find a Lego piece. Cheats to get one, lol. Alex, what am I building now? I am making the retro camera. It's a Lego Creator set. Okay. Just a reminder, please, that this is a family-friendly Christian channel, so please, no cussing or taking the Lord's name in vain. I would appreciate that. And Fluid, you're back. Awesome. Let's see. Star Wars Legacy, the stream is underrated. You deserve more subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mason, you have the set you're building. You also made a flash for it. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea, actually. It's a very good idea for this set. And I really should have used a bigger table. All the pieces are combining. And that's not what I want it to be like. Oh well. I will build the set. And it will be okay. But I was like, I'm going to build this set quickly so that I can get my audition submitted. Because I got it filmed. I haven't submitted everything yet. I'm going to do that after this. And I was like, I'll do this real quick. Then I can submit the audition and go to bed. It might be a little bit. And now I can't find the piece. This is a big Lego piece. How can I not find it? There it is. It was upside down. Let's see. Fluid, you'll be back for a little bit. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you back at all. That's just awesome. And Crazy Glue, is that you, Pete? Are you saying that to someone else in the chat, or are you calling me Pete? Let's see. Star Wars. Hey, if you have Lego Star Wars ATT and the Coruscant Guard gunship, what do I prefer? Ooh. I'd probably go with... that's a tricky one. Probably the ATTE, to be honest. I think I'm going to go with ATTE. Though that is a tricky one. Both those sets are really good. Here we go. And then another one of the light blue pieces. So I don't know where it's saying to put it. Oh, wait, like... Man, the arrow on this is actually pointed to the wrong piece. It's like to the right too much, but I figured it out. Okay, I'm gonna need some of these. But I've got a fun idea for like a video using this camera, so I'm excited to have it all put together. Let's see. Let's see. You just finished the ATT like an hour ago. It's really cool. Now you have both sets. That's awesome. I think my cousin has that set too. He really likes it. Once I have the full setup all set up in here, we'll also have music in here at the same time. I was like, I'll set it up next, and I'm like, I don't have room for it at the moment. There's boxes and bags and Lego bricks everywhere. But once we're all moved in, it'll make it a lot easier, and we'll be all good. I'm also realizing that the more I build this Lego set, the less pieces are in my way. So it's getting easier and easier as we go. Andrew's Journeys question, if you're colorblind, how do I manage to build Lego sets? Do I sort everything beforehand, or what do I do? So I don't get... like, I can still see colors, I just don't see all of them. In most sets, it's not so close that I mess it up. So, like, for example, Lego has some shades of yellow that are really close together, but they're usually not in the same Lego set, so I can usually get away with it. But what I usually end up doing is if I can't tell, I either hold it up to a light, because it makes it a little easier for me to tell, or what I do is I just guess, and I just look at how many pieces total, because you can look in the back of the instructions and it would tell you, but I haven't made too many mistakes that way. It more happens when I'm making custom builds is when I mess up colors. But in sets, it's usually made in a way that you can tell what the color they're going for is supposed to be. We need that piece. Oh, there's another one somewhere. Where did it go? I cannot... there it is. Okay. And Star Wars Legacy, the gunship takes some room, though. I bet it does. I should start a series called Gunkify. Just make characters as gunk droids. That's such a good idea. I even did that for a video. I turned when I think it was when the second Spider-Verse movie came out, which I actually haven't seen, but when the second Spider-Verse movie came out, I turned all the different Spider-Mans. I turned all the Spider-Mans into gunk droids. So that's a really good idea. Is just what day of the week should be gunk droid day? We need to figure this out. So Monday's already custom minifig day. Wednesday I want to start doing minifigs of the week. I don't know. I do think that's a good idea. Gunkify as a series is a really good idea. Let's see. And and thank you. I'm glad you like the shirt, Star Wars Legacy. Fluid, you saw a purple fire hydrant they're supposed to be red, and I don't like it when they change colors of things because that's how I tell other colors. It's gonna mess me up. Carlman, yeah, it's that time of the week. Chris live stream, yes sir. Glad to have you here. Star Wars Legacy, waffles or pancakes? Pancakes. Queasy, sorry about that. I was just trying to say how every time I'm building a muck, the piece that I want just vanishes out of thin air, and it can sometimes take me 10 minutes to find that one piece. I feel you there. And thank you. You didn't know the role beforehand, so that you're good, man. I am not better at all. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. You think Wednesday should be Gunk Droid Day? See, I was gonna start doing minifigs of the week, but Gunkify just sounds like a really funny idea. I mean, we don't have to do an episode of every series every week. Like, I can, I dropped a piece and it's carpet, so it's easy to lose it. There it is. Ugh. My knee's a little stiff. There we go. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. There's that piece. And I'm gonna need a tile and a snot piece. There we go. Okay. Star Wars Journey, if you have a clone army or if you know clones, how big is it? Mine's about 40. So I don't have 40. Most of my clones are 501st clones. I'd say I have about 15 to 20 of them. I could count them, but they're stored under this table thing, and if I lift this, all the pieces are going to go flying everywhere. But I might count that up sometime for a video. I'll see how many clones I've got. When I was younger, I actually built a droid army, is what I was going for. Because all my friends were building clone armies. I'm like, I'm going to build a droid army. So I had a separatist army going for quite a while. I still have them all, I just don't focus on buying droids anymore. Because I've got plenty. Don't really need any more. Fluid, Coke or Pepsi? So if we're talking just the drink, Coke. However, Pepsi owns Mountain Dew. So Pepsi for the company, Coke is better than a Pepsi, but Mountain Dew makes Pepsi the better company. Star Wars Legacy, I feel like your biggest army of clones is probably Phase 2 white clones. I've got a couple of those. I think I have one Shock Trooper, and then I have one purple one as well. I have a couple old Phase 2 clones from back when they had the holes here and here for the Phase 2, and they had the big helmets, kind of like in the Complete Saga game. I have some of those ones. See, and welcome Ramirez, welcome to the stream. And Queasy, you have 0 clones and 20 blasters. I think I've counted my Lego guns the other day. I think I have 298 Lego guns in storage, which means if you include the ones on different sets, it's well in excess of 300 now. Alex, you think you ended up getting about 8 501st battle packs over the 3 years that was out? Nice. Jim Bubba Louie, do I have a Padme minifig? You know I don't have a Padme minifig. And you know this is my soapbox, the fact that Lego has hardly made any Padme Lego minifigs, which is ridiculous. There's not even an episode 3 Lego Padme. But if you've seen my shorts, you already know that this is a hot topic for me, because I'm just like, why do we not have more Lego Padme? And you knew what you were doing, Jim Bubba Louie, so that's on you. But no, I do not have a Lego Padme. Let's see. Ramirez, you're new here. Glad to have you here. We are building a Lego camera right now, so it's this set right here. That. And there we go. Andrew's Journey's Lego clone armies are cool. Hey, Obi, and then let's see. Star Wars Legacy, you have 13 Phase 2 white clones and 6 Shock Troopers. Fluid, that video exploded. Yes, my Padme video definitely exploded. To the point where, like, generally when I give an opinion, people don't get upset at me on YouTube. In real life, occasionally, but I'm usually trying to be annoying on purpose in real life. But in my videos, I feel like this is a pretty wholesome channel. And when I did the whole Padme thing, some people got, like, really mad at me. And, like, I got into some debates in the comments because I thought most people were having good fun, and then people got really mad, and I'm like, oh, never mind, this person was not talking in good fun. But live in line. Let's see, Tony 2 times, do I own any Lego Star Wars? I have lots of Lego Star Wars. Just in that corner, I can't really move my camera setup right now, I have 2 Mandalorian Starfighters, 4 Millennium Falcons of varying sizes, an X-Wing, Slave One, Jedi Bob Starfighter, the MTT, a Lat tank, and then I have the Death Star in pieces down underneath my table. So I have lots of Star Wars minifigs and sets. It's one of my favorite themes. Let's see, George Washington. I haven't seen you in a while either. Glad to have you back. The president has returned. It has been too long, Mr. President. Too long indeed. Oh, I dropped a Lego piece again. Okay, the only thing I'm not liking about having a carpeted floor, it's way more comfortable, but when I drop a Lego piece, it doesn't make sound, so it's harder to find them. But that's like a very minor complaint, all things considered. Let's see. Fluid, mad about what? Just the fact that, I don't know, so people, they kind of got into this whole, like, basically they were like, but Padme's not an important character, and they got very passionate about that opinion. I was more confused, because, like, my entire complaint is I want Lego to make more of a good thing. And then one person got particularly mad at me because they thought I was being, like, anti-misogynistic, like, reverse misogynistic, I think. And there's like gross and everything, and it was what was clearly a joke. Because what happened is in my follow-up video to the first one, I made the joke when someone said, "Oh, but Padme's not an important character," and I said, "Well, yeah, like Anakin's more important, but to say it that way sounds a little misogynistic, if you ask me." And I thought that it was very clear that I was making a joke, and a few people did not see it that way. I was trying to be funny, but yeah. That's how that went. Star Wars Legacy. What's my favorite clone battalion or clone legion? Ooh. That's a good question. I mean, the 501st is a good one all around. I really like the Bad Batch. I don't know if they're considered a battalion, though. I don't know. Probably the 501st. They're just a classic. Let's see, Ramirez, you're from Indonesia. Gotcha. I remember, so I'm from Australia. I live in America now, but I'm from Australia. And for a while, we actually took Indonesian as our foreign language. But I was not very good at it, so I can't speak it. I was better at Australian Sign Language, which is completely useless now that I'm here in America, because the sign language here is different. So now I can sign to me and my younger brothers. And that's it. No one else here understands Auslan. Star Wars, isn't Bad Batch Clone Force 99? Yes, that's the official name, yep. So you think the Bad Batch does count? If they do count, then I'm going to say the Bad Batch. I love the Bad Batch. They're cool. I got all of them in Lego. I even got Omega. Or Omega, as it's said in the show. And then there's the cursed Clone Wars head. Oh yes, the original Lego Clone Wars clone heads were very cursed. I agree. And then Star Wars Legacy. Your favorite is Tech. For the Bad Batch, my favorite's Crosshair. I know he turns evil for a good chunk of time, but I just really like Crosshair as a character. Plus, snipers are cool. And I also feel like he got a... Let's see. Let's see. Alex, I'm sad we never got season 2 to 3 Bad Batch sets. I agree. We should have got more from the other seasons. I feel like the show did well, but not well enough to get like a bunch of franchising stuff. I feel like is kind of the vibe I got. The merchandise, sorry, is the right word. Let's see. How much is the Lego I build? As in, like, how much did the set cost, or how much Lego do I build? The set that I'm building has 261 pieces. But if you're asking about my Lego wall, several thousands is my guess, but I do not know for sure. Let's see. How expensive is the Bad Batch minifigs? They're very expensive now. I was hanging out with my soon-to-be father-in-law, and he went to, like, essentially what was, like, it wasn't like a comic book store, but it had a lot of nerdy stuff. So a lot of, like, action figures, and they had a small Lego section. And I found the Bad Batch Subtle, which at that point was a discontinued Lego set. And they had the whole thing for, like, $90, I think. And I was like, I added up the total, because most of the minifigs in the Bad Batch are worth anywhere from $20 to $40. And I'm like, the minifigs alone are worth more than they're selling the set for. And I was just, I double checked it. I think it was missing like one blaster, which I have a ton of, and it had like a couple extra pieces that weren't normal, so I don't know how that happened. But yeah, so I bought it, and that's how I got all the Bad Batch. And then I just bought Omega later, because she's not in that set. Let's see. Andrews, you really liked Rekka, yet all the Bad Batch are pretty cool. Oh yeah, the Bad Batch don't have it. Like the actual Clone Force 99, they're all great characters. Sid, the like reptile lady that they work for a while, I know you're meant to not like her, but I really didn't like her. I was just like, she's gonna betray them. She's evil. Oh wow, she's evil, and she betrayed them. I was just like, and I don't even think, does she even get like any comeuppance? I don't think anything happens to her. I can't remember. But yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Star Wars Legacy. I want them so bad. Yeah, they're cool. Fluid, make a Star-Lord gun. That would be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't really seen the Guardians movies, though. I saw the first one, but I haven't seen the second or third one yet. Okay. Who agrees that the fake Lego droid carrier is better than the original? Which one do you mean by that? I don't know what fake droid carrier you're talking about. Although I might just be having a blunder moment. Andrew's Journeys. I thought the Padme shorts were funny. I thought they were funny too. I thought people would understand that while yes, it was my opinion, I was saying it in good fun. And the vast majority of people did. But a couple people in the comments really didn't get it. And so... But that happens. Such is life. I mean, as you grow on YouTube or any social media, and even as you just meet more people in real life, you're gonna meet more people that don't particularly like you, and that's okay. Because the vast majority of people that I meet get along with me very well, and I get along with them very well. I like to get along with people. I'm very much a people person. So, all things considered, it's really not that big of a deal. I just wasn't used to having people like actually actively not liking what I was doing on YouTube. Aside from like Bible videos, there's always a few people that get upset whenever I do Bible story videos. But I accepted that was a thing a long time ago. Because I think one of my first angry comments I got was for doing a Bible video, I think. But to be fair, I don't really keep track of the angry comments. Usually. Let's see. Queasy T, $90 for colored plastic. Wow, I knew Lego was expensive, but not that expensive. Well, that was a big Lego set. And that Lego set's actually worth a lot more than $90. So yeah, no, Lego gets very expensive, but it also keeps its value very well if you buy the right sets. Now granted, I don't buy Lego for an investment to sell it. The investment for Lego for me is that I animate with it, I make content with it, and I make money from commissions doing that. So that's how I do the money handling from that. Oh, it's a fake one from Amazon with the Lego droid tank. You haven't seen that one. Star Wars Legacy, hey bro, I might be back. Okay, I'll catch you next time if you can't get back today. And if you don't come back, thank you for being here. It was awesome to have you here today. But if you come back, I'll be glad to have you back because you've got some awesome questions and ideas. Okay. The Lego tank you have is a Weasel 1A from Germany and BMD from Russia. Oh, cool. Andrew's Journeys, yeah, Sid was predictable. She was going to betray them. Yeah, and I feel like even they kind of knew that. I feel like they thought she was going to be like betray them to other bounty hunters, not just straight up the Empire. But it's also, at the end of the day, it is technically a kid's show, so they can't have the villains be. I don't know. Some of the twists in it were twists, and then other ones I'm just like, oh wow, I saw that one coming. Like when, okay, this is a spoiler for a show that's been out for several years. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When Tech died, that was a big twist. I was like, man. But I will say, I'm super glad they didn't bring him back, because that would have completely undone his really good sacrifice. Because it's something I had this discussion with my mom. So in a particular video of mine, spoilers for one of my Kraken videos, so I'll give you a few more seconds if you need to mute it for a little bit. In that one, pretty much everyone dies. And my mom didn't like that. And I was like, well, the whole point of this video is that it's a last stand. And if they live, it's not a last stand anymore. It doesn't make the sacrifice good. It's just a battle. And I wanted it to be memorable. And that's what made Tech's death so good, is that he died saving everyone. So I thought it was really well written, and I really liked his death scene. Let's see, Alex, I'm pretty sure the original shuttle was $100, so the resale was actually better in that case. Oh yeah, no, it was definitely... I knew that I was getting a very good deal resale-wise. And with taxes, it was probably close to $100, but even then, at that point, the set had been discontinued, so it was a very, very good deal. No matter how you slice and dice it. Your Ramirez, you see behind me, it's a lot of Lego. Yeah, it is a lot. It's about 15 years worth of collecting Lego right there. Because, yeah, I got my first Lego set, I think, when I was 4. And I haven't stopped getting them since. And I don't intend on stopping. Because I enjoy what I do. And the fact that I get paid to do it is crazy. Go. Put that one there. Let's see, Fluid. Your Bricks and Minifigs had the Lego Movie construction mech for $50. But your mom said next time, guess it wasn't there the next time. Oh, man, that's sad. Yeah, it's hard. You never know how long the deals will be there. Like, when I saw that Mario set that I bought last week, when I saw that one was like, I think it was technically 40% off, but it was almost half off. As soon as I saw that, because I was looking at some other ones, there was another set that was the same deal. And I was like, I'm not going to do a video with that set. And I'm like, King Boo, however, I would definitely use in a stop motion at some point. So, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm buying that now. Let's see. Alex, the one set that I have the hard time justifying the price for is the new T-Rex Rampage. It's $50 for fewer pieces than a battle pack. Yeah, but it has because that one has a Lego T-Rex, I assume, though, right? So that kind of justifies it. That still is expensive, though. I'll agree with you on that. And Andrew Jones, I really feel like when YouTubers talk about Bible stuff, especially knowing not everyone is going to be extremely happy about it. Oh yeah, no, that's something that as soon as like my first video I ever made was a Lego Bible story, Now, granted, it was kind of like a VeggieTales style of it because I combined superheroes with David and Goliath. But no, that was something that I learned pretty quickly. Is like if you're gonna do Bible stuff and on YouTube, you're gonna have a few people mad at you. Now, granted, with how I do it, I don't get very many people mad at me very often. I still get some, but it's not the majority of people. It's very much the minority. Fluid, you're tired. Don't feel like you have to stay up. Although we are almost finished with this set. We're getting close. I think we're about 3/4 of the way done. And to be honest, I'm getting a little sleepy too. So once this set is finished, I'm going to read the Bible verse, Bible Psalm of the day. And then I'm going to call it a night. Because I do have some work I need to get done. I've got to get my class for tomorrow ready, and I've got to get my audition completely submitted. It's all filmed, just got to put it together. And then I can go to bed. Let's see. Fluid, you went to the water park all day. Oh, that's nice. My new apartment has a pool, which is really nice. So I've been starting swimming again, which is really relaxing. Alex, you think you've got to go to bed soon? I'll see you later. I'll see you next time, Alex. Have a good one. And thank you again for getting me the Darth Maul set. I really appreciate it. There we go. Let's see. Queasy, one of my favorite cutscenes in a Lego Star Wars game is when Han Solo is trying to shoot the green alien. Greedo is his name. In the Cantina bar in the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. There's some funny ones there. I know a lot of people, mainly because of nostalgia, didn't like the Skywalker Saga game as much, but I thought it was a good game. It's a fun one. Oh, and yes, I like all the W Alexes in the chat. And let's see, Andrew's Journey's audition for what? There's a big Bible show. I actually work in retail at the theater, but at Sight and Sound, we'll be doing David again next year. So I auditioned for the David show. Well, I'm sending in an audition for the David show. Technically, you send in an application to do an audition, and then if they accept it, you do an actual audition. But I still consider sending a video audition. It's still an audition reel. So either way, you get the idea. It's still an audition is being sent in. But yeah, so that's what I'll be working on. Fluid, have I used that mic? Not yet. I'm still getting everything all positioned, but I have it right over there. So I am gonna mess with it, see what I can do, and I think it will definitely be helpful. Thanks again for sending that. And I do have your fan mail over there as well. And don't worry, I do still have Abraham. He's actually right in the bag there, I think. Still getting to the point where I'm unloading everything. If I had my time off saved and wasn't getting married, I'd just take time off after moving to like set everything up. But I'm using it all for my wedding, which I think is probably more important. Oh man. It's about 12:30. I think we'll be done probably in about 10 minutes. So I'll still get a good amount of sleep. Maybe. Andrew's Journeys. I have the funny quest in the Skywalker Saga of trying to find out who shot first, Han or Greedo. I forgot that was a quest in the game. It's so funny they had that. The quests in that game were really well thought out. They were very funny. I believe I'm building the camera lens right now is what it looks like. Let's see. Fluid, have I been taking care of Abraham? Well, he's technically in a plastic bag at the moment, but so is a good chunk of my Lego. But don't worry, I've been keeping him safe, and I have plans for him. But I'm not going to say what the plans are. I do have plans for Abraham, though. Okay, we're putting the rest of the camera lens together. And welcome to the stream, Igor. Glad to have you here. Although I do not understand, is that Russian? Whatever it is, I cannot read it and I apologize. Oops, I actually put that together wrong. Oh wait, this wheel is actually the same from... Oh no, it's not quite the same from both angles. Be this way. Queasy, he's saying hi, it's Ukrainian. Gotcha. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sorry, I don't know. Can I translate it from here? Yeah, it doesn't let me translate it from here. Well, hello, Igor. Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you here. Fluid. Abraham is very claustrophobic, but I shoved him in an envelope, so... How do I say envelope? I think I usually say envelope, but I do know that technically you can say envelope. But I don't recall ever saying that myself. Okay. So now adding the film to the camera. Oh, it's made out of, like, actual cloth. That's cool. It's Lego brick film. And oh wait, is this film or is this like... No, it's a strap to hold it. Never mind. I thought it was film. But no, this is a strap for holding the camera. That's cool. Don't know if I want to put too much weight on that strap, but that is very cool. As soon as I said it's the strap, I looked up and saw the comment saying, yes, it's a strap. But yes, I like that. That is very cool. That makes more sense. At first, I thought it was like film, and I was like, why does it have film? There's already film inside the camera. That's cool. I've got like a little camera. It's not quite finished yet, though. I've got to make the actual film that goes inside it now. So we can put this to the side for now, I believe. Let's see. And it's the same size as a brick. You're right, it is. It is just as wide as a Lego brick. I think it's a good observation. Okay, so now we're just building the camera film, which is when we have to put 6 stickers on clear pieces, which I'm totally looking forward to. I'm so excited to do that. I'm so excited. Ugh, I don't like doing stickers on clear pieces. It's stressful. And there's so many of them. Go. I also find it funny how they number the stickers. You think you do stickers 1, 2, and 3 first? It's 3, 5, and 6. Like, there's not even a pattern to it. That's just how it's made. Which is kind of funny. Let's see. Okay, I accidentally read throne fluid as like a throne that you sit on, and now I see... Why did someone throw a water bottle at you today? That's kind of mean. Andrew's Journeys don't like putting stickers on Lego bricks in general. I agree. Okay, but here, let's do this. Okay, so stickers 3, 5, and 6. Okay, so 3 is the roller skate. So what am I going to do? I've got a brick separator. I'm going to use that to attach the piece very carefully. Nope, that's a little crooked. Okay, about there. Okay, the first one is pretty much perfect. So we've got sticker number 1 placed, and I think it looks good. So now, although technically it's sticker number 3. Why it's sticker number 3 is the first one, I don't know. That's weird. But that is the first one. Okay, now we're up to sticker number 5, which is a dog. I also appreciate that the stickers of the pictures, everything's made out of Lego bricks. I appreciate that they did that. Okay. On to the next picture. Okay, that one's pretty straight too. Okay, it's going well so far. So far, not bad. Okay. And just putting small window frames in small windows, those hurt my fingers so bad. That is fair too. Okay, and sticker number 6 is a motorbike. So I'm gonna add that sticker. And then we'll be halfway done with the stickers. Okay, that's our stickers for the first part done. So we're getting close. And welcome to the stream, Luffy and Jesse Films. I am making the Lego Retro camera. In fact, I've actually got the camera built. We're just building the film for the camera now. So here's the camera. Which, considering that this is a stop motion channel, I like that I have a Lego camera now. It feels appropriate. Okay, so now we're making the roll that the film goes into. Fluid, all the stickers are pictures of other creator sets. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's really cool. I really should have known that, but I didn't. That's awesome. I'm even more excited about it now. But that makes sense, because yeah, I've seen the roller skate one. I have that motorcycle one. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah, I see it now. Huh. That's cool. I definitely can do something with that, then. That gives me ideas. Let's see. The dog photo sticker is so cute. I agree. That is a very cute-looking dog. I don't know how well you can see him from there, but yes, I agree. Very cute-looking dog. Okay, so we've got the roll of film, which we can put inside the camera. So we're going to open this up. Then we can stick the film right in there like that. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's very cool. Time to build the rest of the film. What Lego themes do I collect? Build, asks Luffy. Luffy? I might be pronouncing that wrong. I collect a lot of Lego Star Wars, Minecraft. I like Castle and Space. Those would be my favorite ones right there. And then welcome to the stream, Ryan. Glad to have you here. And I'm glad that you like my t-shirt. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Oh, yeah, it is a polo technically, yeah. Let's see. Fluid, your school says dancing is of the devil, but David danced before the Lord. I think it depends on the dancing and the reason you're dancing. But yeah, that's how I'd put it. Luffy is how it's pronounced. Thank you. I appreciate that, Luffy. Okay, more stickers. We're almost there. And welcome, Freshman John, to the stream. Ryan, you've been a subscriber for a while. First live of yours we've seen in a long time. Awesome, glad to have you here. It's one of the first streams we've done in a while. In the process of moving, I haven't streamed as much lately, so that might just be on my end. Okay, time to add these stickers. We start with 4, 2, then 1. What kind of counting is this? Doesn't make sense. see. Ron, you're just taking a break from work studies. Gotcha. Andrew Jones, the rest of the film, more stickers. Yep. Jesse Films gonna subscribe. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And thank you for the like as well. Food, isn't it crazy that Lego people have Lego? You're right, because yeah, this Lego Creator Set implies, yeah. I mean, you can also buy a Lego City truck that carries Lego sets. But I suppose it's like people having action figures. Action figures look like real people. Let's see, Luffy, favorite Lego Star Wars set of all time. It can be something in your collection or not. My favorite Lego Star Wars set would be the Death Star, and I do have that one. It's in pieces right now. I've got to rebuild it. Okay. There we go. We got the giraffe sticker placed, and we're just doing the butterfly now. Have I seen the Lego Walt Disney camera film? I think I've seen it before, just not in person. And I'm glad that you think I'm cool. That's very nice. And I appreciate the subscription as well. Let's see. As a kid, you mostly collected Bionicle figures, never really did get into the classic Lego sets, but thought they were cool. Awesome. You don't get why Lego puts numbers on the stickers. It's so that you don't mix them up. I just find it funny that the numbers aren't in order. Because the order of the stickers we did was like 6... No, it was like 4, 3, 6. What was it? 3, 5, 6, and then 4, 2, 1, which is not how numbers work. And there we go. That's the second roll of film right there. The stickers are pretty good. I think the butterfly one is a little bit close to one edge, but you can't really tell. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's see, how much is the set? I think it was like 20 bucks, if I remember correctly. Maybe even 15, because creator sets tend to be a little cheaper than the other ones. Let's see. What happened to the Death Star? Did it fall? Is it pre-owned? So I originally am from Australia, and when we moved here, I was taking it out of the box, and it kind of crumbled into pieces, and I kind of got, like, sad about it, and I just never put it back together, which is really lame. I should have just put it back together. But I was kind of sad about it, and I was like, no, I don't want to rebuild it now. But I'm going to. So, that's how it happened. But yeah, let's have a look at the complete set. We've got camera film that sits outside the camera, and then we've got the actual camera itself. So, I think it's a very cool set. Oh, and you can actually see through the viewfinder too. And it actually is kind of like looking through a camera. Although the lens is partially in the way of the viewfinder, which is not normal, but that's okay. That's really, actually, it feels like I'm actually taking a photo. That's pretty cool. Hey, Star Wars Legacy, welcome back. And Luffy, do I stream often? I try to stream once a week. I'm getting back into the swing of it after moving, but once a week on Mondays. And generally not quite this late. I try to start earlier. But that's just how this day went. But yes, Fluid, do I want any pets? I'll have, when my fiance and I get married and she moves in, she has 2 cats, so I'll have 2 cats. Let's see. And yes, Star Wars Legacy, the Lego set is done. We have the camera. And then you can open the back and see the film. The film fell out of the camera. Where is it? There it is. I went to the wrong side. So then we've got this set of film that has a roller skate, a dog, and a motorcycle. And then we have this one, which has butterflies, a giraffe, and a van. Yeah, a van with trees on it. Behind it? Yeah, trees behind it. But yeah, so that is the full Lego set. And it is finished. And what I'm going to do is we're going to read our Bible chapter for the day. It's a short one. and then I'm gonna end the stream because I am getting tired and I've got some work to do still. But here it is, Psalm 67. God be merciful unto us, and bless us, and cause his face to shine upon us, Selah. That thy way may be known upon the earth, thy saving health among all nations. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. O let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern the nations upon earth, Selah. Let the people praise thee, O God, let all the people praise thee. Then shall the earth yield her increase, and God, even our own God, shall bless us. God shall bless us, and all the ends of the earth shall fear him. And that is Psalm chapter 67. And that'll be our passage for the day. And at this point, I'm glad we're able to do the stream today, even though I started a lot later today than I usually would. So I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired and I've got paperwork to do and I've got to get my notes for a class tomorrow ready that I'm teaching. So I will catch you next week, hopefully. I'll have shorts coming out before next week for the live stream. So you'll be seeing me, but I'll see you on the live stream hopefully next week, Monday. Until then, have a good one. And remember, God is good.